Now, let me move to a year Kabu. Kabu, NDC by answer NPP EBA. NDC Mudi 30th anniversary in June. Can you run us through a year between 10 to 12 minutes?
Okay.
Topmost project policies are hold achievement and multimedia Ghana for 30 years in Ghana's politics.
Some may start from President Rawlings.
Okay.
The regime. Now also Obefa President Kufodena. Then we'll just go ahead. The achievement from President Rawlings is unquestionable. First and foremost, when we started with the 31st December movement, say there were a lot of nurseries that sprang up during Kenya.
Okay.
Until Ubuntu said 31st December, nursery schools, kindergartens, it ends bakery. One said during the time of President Rawlings, he created 110 districts. And there, 110 districts. During the time of President Rawlings, Kwame Nkrumah Memorial was Dubois Memorial Park came into existence. Ghana returned to democracy in 1992 because of President Rawlings. But, it's an achievement because the democracy and the many mebra and the kasano. If not because of Rawlings, maybe we won't be here. Because despite say he was a military man, he tried his possible best, and we had a democracy in 1992. He only say he passed the VAT, value added tax, and I can state emphatically say value added. What's it?
1995.
Yes, value added tax added to in terms of sika pool. VAT happened to be the largest collector of funds, MIA, as we speak. Get Fund happened to be the biggest social intervention in terms of within our education setup because Get Fund, MIA infrastructures, MIA building of secondary schools and others. Look, President Rawlings expanded electricity, especially during the northern sector and some rural folks. I quite remember Debiami Yusu Adan as a case study. President Rawlings Nema Adan for electricity. That was in 1994 on the Maya electricity. The same President Rawlings, agriculture production index went up to about 148% in 1994 to 2000. Which many away or the Bank of Ghana 1999-2000 development reports. It will say apart from Jordan and China, the third is Ghana. That's about 148%. Expansion of the 37 military hospital is by President Rawlings. In terms of urban routes, he reconstructed the entire Kumasi City route. Secondly, Takrady City Road, Accra City Road, that is the Tekwashe Dra route from up to the Independence Road. No, it's President Rawlings. Kumasi Sunyani Asphalt Road, Kintampo Tamale Bolgatanga and Paga Faso Asphalt Road. And in terms of road, double surfacing bitumen, that is Bibiani, then Awaso Sifu, we also wrote. That's President Rawlings for you. In terms of universities, but then we're having three universities.
Public universities.
Public university. President Rawlings, University of Development Studies, is the handiwork of President Rawlings. So Uba Winneba,
that's education.
Yes, Winneba. College of Education, but then it was College of Education, and then a University of what? Education. Into or added two, making 5. Policies allowing private tertiary institutions. Well, we were not having private university. President Rawlings promulgated law for us to have a private university. It's an achievement, Emma. Every district at least has 2 secondary schools. Every district, our Ghana had 2 secondary schools. I'll use Adan as a case study. Adan has Adan Secondary School, and your friend saying, Segese Tech. By then it was 1 district. By then it was only 1 district. We're able to add 1 to make it 2 in terms of no or your idea. Constructing of modern regional hospitals. Look at Cape Coast, who and Asunyani, modern district hospitals. Adan is a classical example because Uba Adan, the district hospital was constructed by President Rawlings in 1998, and it was completed in 2001. It was commissioned by President Kufuor in 2001. So, can I report no President Kufuor acknowledge President Rawlings for their setting up that particular hospital, district hospital. In terms of potable water, President Rawlings, to the sense at time at all, Guinea worm eradication, we're not having any Guinea worm report in Ghana. Into Osha Ejuma President Rawlings, there are a lot of president. Look, who the first your friend saying Abwazi Tema plant was brought in by President Rawlings in 1997. That time we were having a problem with the same light issue. By then I was at Takrady University, and I knew much about it. The Uber in terms of electrification. Look, a lot of districts were not having light during that time. Or modern light, and you can say it for yourself. Look, with President Rawlings, this are some that I can remember. Look, let's come to the housing. President Rawlings, so Okaya housing estate, Ewo Adenta, Sakumono, Lashibi, and a state estate, all over the country. District Assembly Common Fund was promulgated by President Rawlings. Common Fund, Road Fund, EDIF, and an Energy Fund. These are achievements of President Rawlings. And then say, the NPP for even District Assembly Common Fund. They can't even send 10% of your VAT. Yes, if for 10% and call the district, you can't do that. So, and then you don't know what you're about. And so these are a few things within President Rawlings that I can say. Look, in terms of secondary schools, look, I stated it earlier, on making sure that all districts at least get 2 secondary schools. That's the achievement of President Rawlings. Maybe there's a few that I can say about President Rawlings. Let's say, maybe say me cause me Kaibiwa. I'll just bring it on board. Okay.
Waka Rawlings, but NDC, more Rawlings, more Tamils,
yes,
more Mahama.
John Mahama.
So are you reserving?
I just tackled on Rawlings. He should bring me Kufuor, and I'll just go. So as we go ahead.
30 years.
Okay. Oh. Sammy. Sammy.
6 more minutes.
Sammy. Thank you very much. Yeah. Menya, when we take in terms of schools, secondary schools, NDC for Sammy, I can tell you a lot in terms. For example, let me take you to kindergarten. Kindergarten, NDC did 4,521 kindergarten
across the country.
Yes, primary schools 3,428, JHS 3,627. Tertiary, we upgraded every way until we had 18. TVET 52. In terms of enrollment, pre-tertiary was 1,693,754. Tertiary 159,399.
1 million now. What can you do?
Enrollment.
Okay.
Enrollment. Now, when it comes to basics, schools are in terms of schools infrastructure, a total of 1,614 out of 2,571 78 basic school projects have been completed under Schools Under Trees program of NDC. Now, teachers bungalow, education office, sanitation blocks, and 203 out of 232 classroom blocks have been completed. In terms of over 100 million exercise books have been distributed 2013 alone. 23 million exercise books were distributed to 4,768,806 people across the country, while 10 million exercise books were distributed in 2014. Textbooks obi a on the 10 ano, they were unable to print one textbooks. NDC was able to print about 1,758,650 textbooks for basic schools. 24,117 children were enrolled in 2013 in the northern, upper east, western, and Bronx region. Look, 45,000 were enrolled. Another 55,000 are due to be enrolled. That one 20. So far as year free Monday, about 55,000 need to be enrolled. Now, so that was in 2017. Menya, NDC, we were able to build a vocational session of Millennium Challenge. We once I started Dakuma, Okai Dakuma, what Salaria Dakuma and Zamrama line. Once they during that time, there was shift system B. So over that point, air constructed too.
And the mills.
Yes. That too. We had it. We even had a MCI vocational session. It was done so man. E-blocks were able to the initial we know say we are supposed to construct 200 e-blocks. We started 128. We completed about with the from World Bank project there we did about 58 or 57 e-blocks completed.
The and data NAPO provide 47.
Which of
the
them?
Education Minister now, said the mobile is completed.
Look, there were some that were completed, but they decided not to enroll students in.
Okay.
Now let's come to even tertiary. What them say? Your friend saying at the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology, the ultra modern central laboratory equipped with
2 more minutes.
Edge. Oh, CCR. Okay, we had UHAS at the University of Health and Allied Sciences, a handiwork of NDC. Conversion of Polytechnic to Technical University. By then, no, all technical your friends say polytechnics no were awarding only HND. NDC making sure say they all had the status of a tertiary. Everything was changed into universities. In terms of your friends saying TVET, NDC was able to construct about, I can check for about 52 TVETs. Tertiary, I've given you those ones already. Now let's come to health. One area sometimes say, oh, beside NPP fund, they will tell you say, oh, something was started during the time of President. Look, let me give you some. We had a teaching hospital, 617 bed University of Ghana teaching hospital. Second phase of Tamale teaching hospital expansion project, about 400 more beds capacity need to be added. There were 2 regional hospitals, 420 bed regional hospital expansion, Accra, 386 bed Bolgatanga hospital, 250 bed Ashanti Regional Hospital.
Okay.
So we are Kumasi. 160.
Otamaso. Babe komra mesaba. Ya kona tamu bemwa. Now I want to do some exercise. Be careful to how many public universities do you have to your record? How many regional districts, polyclinics do you have to your record? How many markets If you have that data, fine. If you don't have it, fine.
How many markets? When you come.
Yeah. How many secondary schools do you have to your credit?
Again, let you say secondary school. Let me get it here. Secondary schools.
Secondary schools,
markets,
polyclinics, universities,
polyclinic,
markets, district hospitals, regional hospitals, teaching hospitals, electricity, power generation. In terms of capacity, don't do another national grid.
Okay.
If you have about electricity, am I expanding? Do you have percentage?
Okay. All right.
Water.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, I need the calculation. So if you have it,
I'll give it to you.
I mean, can message you.
Yvonne.
Yvonne is my wife. Let Lila is so share from Amsterdam. Mariga T so share from Amsterdam. Yenya Polis Edifrica. So I say when this Ghana card came for us to do it, Ghanaians were talking against it and following NDC's propaganda. To tell you the truth of the matter, the leaders of NDC themselves have the Ghana card and they have registered their SIM cards. Some of the Ghanaians should please wake up. Greetings to Honorable Mavis Howard Kumsin. Messages I'll get it here. I'll get it here. Come back. Now let's go. Okay. Why did they do so? Could be so drew. You know about quite kind of there. 1, 2, 3. Giving Ghana government. I'll question you. Yaha. Andrew Henfa. Emmanuel from Pukwase. Nyawa. You know, Pukwase. I say, why is not 10-5? Ghana. No. Nyawa. Hey, you see a message in our Saba Bible say. National Digital Telcos biometric data. Again, the app system registration. Oh. Okay, I think how do you do it? Okay, how do you do it? So we have 27 unread messages. We say, which year did the president receive his Ghana card? Going to be Ebisarano. That's somewhere 2018, if I'm right. If the Ghana card issuance will still continue, then why do we give a deadline for SIM registration? Does it mean after this year, no more sales of SIM cards? Excuse us, Silvanus Ashaman. We see the other about good evening, Same. We all know that good governance depends on the ability to take responsibility by both administration as well as the people. But what do we see from this administration? Nanadwa Edifikumase, Nanadwa Michel. We say if national ID is digitalized, why do telcos take biometric data again with the apps of SIM registration biometric data citizens is likely to be compromised? My account message with that. We say, boss, if the Ghana card and the SIM registration has come to stay, then why the rush? Same Tishi and Abba. We say, good evening, my boss. The fact of the matter is that all NPP communicators are not in support of the most of decision made by their party. But they refuse to tell the truth. That MPP man at your studio has nothing good to tell Ghanaians. I work in one of the telcos. In the end of the day, say I'm the voicer. We say greetings to you and your panelists. Kindly ask the MPP man to give us the location and communities where we can find the 87 hospitals. James Edifree, James Dapori. Tindanungu Edifiboga no de Aba. Was a good evening, Same. My name is Alex Azovo. MPP man is talking about NDC against SIM card registration. Why is he not talking about the corruption in his government? He must talk about unplanned policies like Ghana card and the SIM card re-registration and the problems they are creating for Ghanaians. We say, I applied to register for my Ghana card. As part of the process, they asked for my phone numbers, and I gave my MTN and Vodafone numbers, which the NIA captured. This means my phone numbers are now linked to my Ghana card in the NIA system. So where comes the re-registration of the SIM card? Common sense, pa. Yenya Afo Edifree. Afo Isaac Nediwiaba. Well, there is nothing wrong with the 5 Ghana cedi compared to the hassle of going to join a queue for longer hours without even getting it. Kofi Edifree Kumasi. We see the NDC guy said the app can be developed by tech student. Isn't that person also going to be a private developer? Kofi Firi Kumasi no dey we busa question. We see my name is K Odame Domi Pillar 2. We see we pay TNT more than 10 Ghana cedis to go after our cars, but to stay comfortably in our house and pay only 5 Ghana cedis is far better. We should begin to think. We say I'm Emmanuel from Pokwa. Say this NPP man can lie, Papa. We say please. I say ask that NPP guy why do they always want to defend any and every evil? Why? Why must they always defend everything? Why are they building party instead of our country, Ghana? The cries of the poor Ghanaians is piling up before God under this NPP government, and God will soon pour it out. God will soon pour it on them. Then they will know that God always fight for the poor. You politicians in this country don't fear God. Well, it's a good evening to you, or see, we are tired of this president saying he will hand over to the NPP. He should stop saying that what happened in 2020 will not happen again. Seriously, Francis Edifree Chantine. We see neither the NPP nor the NDC should be a party that the youth of Ghana should rely on. We should rather rely on ourselves for our own survival. NDC was messing up, so we gave the chance. You gave NPP chance, and here we are today. We should arise as youth of Ghana and take our future from the hands of these greedy two parties. We see good evening. As the NPP man, that did he want to tell Ghanaians that the voters ID that we used in registration is not valid from Kodi Kwame Edifree Akotoshi and the Abba. We see good work, Sami. These NPP guys are much focused on retaining power than solving the mess they dump us into. The NPP man is struggling to make his point because he is defending the force. I urge him to fear God and call a spade a spade. Saeed Edifree Medina. We see good evening, my lovely brother Hunter. Or say Olumba Larry from Aye Abenase. What is the NPP man saying? He's trying to joke with our minds or what? They should find their way and let JDM to come and rule us. We see NPP and NDC have done nothing better for this country. They should shut up and go and learn from President Obama and Joe Biden of America how to govern a country for better development. Nana Edifree Tema. We say, hi, Sammy, good evening. Keep up the good work you are doing. That's we say, I'm back up bouncing from a year North Carnation. We say, in a bid to pursue an all-inclusive SIM card re-registration at the convenience of all citizens, the capitalist-led Communication Minister, Honorable Esrowusu Ekufu, says SIM holders should pay 5 Ghana cedis when they use the proposed app to register. I hope the money would be accountable for, or say it's not going for a government provision, a private one. Kofi Edifree Accra. We say, hi, big bro, I'm very, very sad. I just don't know what the NPP are up to. They simply do not know their right from the left. Why timeline for Ghana cars? Why are they rushing to get Ghanaians registered and link their Ghana cars with their SIM cards? I'm supposed they are doing all this to still vote during the election 2024. Whereas honestly, this segment is useless, I must say. What do we need the achievement of NDC and NPP for? We'll say, will our problems be solved after they both tell us what they have done in the past 30 years? Let's be serious as a nation. Thank you. Kobe Edifree Swedru and Ode Abba. We say, good evening, Captain. Tell Esrowusu and his government that they can never cancel anybody's SIM card until they create more centers for NIO for Ghanaians to get their cars. Chia wicked-minded in the power. MPP never again. Patrick Kojo Azoji, a.k.a. Pato, inside Nkranka near Koforudia. Keep up the good work. And what they Abba. Obviously, I didn't know this for to me, so MPP for to me. My rise, Penny say, So we can't keep on voting without going back to say 30 years ago what have they done. Now we talk about Kwame Nkrumah, we talk about the past government and leaders, because in so much my ABB, if you don't know what they have done, it makes no sense for us to queue and vote for them. Kafui, 12 minutes, what they are? 30 years anniversary, MPP, your best shots.
Some me da si bebre say and they be compare records of the 30 years government under the Fourth Republic. Sami adie here and say emra ye ba under this Fourth Republic no. Na de dimuti tu ni say eye abato. Enti se obeto abade a na ehu behia ekwan abefa so a obetumi a quality or resource.
Okay.
Now we to me actually sabato na yeto ye no. Sebe me nim said ye minya ye ni. Inti se bibi because wa ubetumi a challenge. Enu nti unka nkrofo enwu street mu a onbeye de kwa. Inti same within ye 30 years ye ye party as NPP no. Same as a party elections bia ye ko ye bia no yetumi quality ye results. Emma ye chere se results ayenya ayeni. The eba ni say in 2013.
This is for MPP.
MPP asem na make.
Okay.
The eba ni say in 2013. Emra ye hu say abato na ye to ye no. Sebe amfa periperi yo anya adwuma no. Yetumi kabo mu compile ye we court. E challenge we no ma yenya 8 months in court ye decide the fate of the elections.
It's part of your achievement.
Same na make a no. Same one thing is say yenya NDC fo asame omo ntumi ankoleti om resource. Omo kan krofo gu kwam ekoye dede hunu kwa. Enya omo pani odi omo anim e John Dramani Mahama ka kire om say resource a omo lose in 2020 no na eye illiterate agents na e mani omo ballot box among. Enti same compare to no for us is a great achievement. Same the next issue in line is that in 30 years of being in government, you introduce free SHS. Ama enkrofo kwan, ama enkrofo first no muntumi nko school. Etumi yenye school mu kwan akọ school. Enne omate enhoma ase. Oma hunu say obi ntumi ma gidi na temo nka nche ne sebe oye illiterate nti okotena ballot box ho a ontumi guide ballot box. Same enne nkamamefo ankomo ton mo ntoma. Ema omode ma omomako school no ene sade ne yetwem same 30 years ye the free maternal health care ebaye.
Okay.
Omo a His Excellency President Kufuor for free maternal health care ne de baye no ene omo no ye beneficiaries of the free SHS enti sankrofo no ye from golden age children because ye wo free eno masambenya free SHS eno de ko omo free SHS mo esi uwie SHS na ubetumi asande o Ghana card no enya loan e dia through university so enti say ye ni guarantor system bio enti wo hwe process na ye de ba no a ye wo mo free ye de omo ba free SHS ye de omo ko free university abetumi e o Ghana card enya loan
it means any free
and I make a choice say the process is being fast yeah enhance process now obre e be free mu same ufri ho no mo a ye the 1D1F one district one factory e ba ya ye nya muamu past agricultural minister ye kwesi ahoy e man be can say o hwe 1D1F no a o ma ye thumbs up because adwuma ye de aba as 1D1F ebi nso ye reviving old industry same ye nya oman bi a yetimu a unya amanyopu a egu adwuma pa eno ne NDC because ne o matches factory okrom a omugu no na ye wo boache foam mattress omugu no ye wo BB tobacco omugu no in some carrot omugu in some carrot santon ma mo. And the sub companies ni nyina no here revive ni nyina to ensure that same 1D1F ebeye adwuma 1D1F ye adwuma enuma beba omanim ama Ghana for mebunu enye adwuma ye same ye the one village one dam by because ye fusi ku adwuma ehu hia enti nkura na se no a ensuo ekwa atwe na omunya ensuo emfa nyo omuku adwuma no enu ntini ye se ye beye dams of various villages sane ye beye a ombetumi anya ensuo ombetumi dia yo omuku adwuma ye betumi anya all season farming enu ntino ye ne sa no emne bi e ba no esrem na emu abuso enu ne ma Ghana rice buyer started packaging Ghana rice e de ba system ni same in 30 years NPP introduce National Health Insurance Scheme nya NDC mampani bi oba ya nyame fa ne currency o ka say nkobe no one time premium same went to me anya because it was our initiative same within our 30 years the bibi e fe no Zongo Development Fund e baaye same semo America nyina no eye niema ye no nka ye capitalist but we are thinking more socialist than the socialist parties themselves. Eti yeah, the Zongo Development Fund by
so why not keeping to your ideology?
Same in America say yeah, omo be ye no omo ntumi nye. Enti se Ghana for
to change your ideology.
Same nyabotre entajete me na nka se me time was. Se wonya oman a obeba odwen Ghana for ho a oto oba wonya ho mfaso a NPP. Same out of this Zongo Development Fund, same ye de aye bebre komadi na astrotefa Zongo Development Fund. And there is a beauty to see. Same uko wanimu in 30 years, Same yes obeje student loan ube use Ghana card, no guarantor. Same ye ko yanim no yesan restore teacher training allowances. Yenya party bia ogu no ohwe teachers anim ka kire omo se omo nto aba ma omo kura omo pe. Allowance omo ntua ne ne, omo ntua no chena enso ka ho. Same out of that, you sign the nursing training allowance, you sign restore no, in 30 years. Same, I know you sign the research allowances and my lectures. Same, in 30 years, you the BBF no, agenda 111, out of agenda 111, Same, 87 hospitals are using at various stages of completion. Same, Miami home region, Eastern region. Then regional hospital is under a stage of completion. Oba Miami Kromu, Nyinam Accident Center, Same it's under a level of completion. Oko Ingrace, Miami Peswaswa, Same and also Trauma Center, and also you can see the beauty of it coming up. Same, yes, Sandy, within 30 years, no, you have the massive school infrastructure, which we have evidence to prove. By in various schools across. Same enokrano yesan the STEM school by Same ye friend V block.
Okay, say massive infrastructure.
Same massive infrastructure there can say uko school ebi ho na dormitory ni ho, ebi ho na dining hall ni ho, ebi ho na assembly hall ni ho. Ye ni nyina e de bae. Same enu achi no yesan the bibia by friend you start. Which is rowing students onto the scheme one. Ebe share youth no kena ama to me aye entrepreneurs. I want to me develop no to me making sure say enuma ebebuso. Same ye tena o memu in 30 years. Ye hu sa ban bi buy or call IMF or de table to adwuma so e share Ghana for anim catch on so onye magic shine. Enu nti on to me pay adwuma ma Ghana for ye buy na ye de bibia fe no nation builders corp buy e fa nkrofo be 100,000 e de omo hye enuma mu a same esese ye release yom de omo to use start so a ene sa nkrofo enu na ombetumi ade om ho same ye koyanim ye sandi baaya ye fe no youth in afforestation in 30 years of MPP same ye sandi bibia ba ye fe no youth in entrepreneurship ye tetem mabunu no mo amanyom nsa no adwuma no matumi agina brane enu nti no omutumi gina brane asame obewie akire no na ofa nipa mienu miensa won adwuma na ye reduce unemployment same ye hwe mining no ye nya ban bi okofa enkrofo ba ye te say Chinese fo ya same on be say ye nsase ye ne poto aban hwe no wa reconfigure no eno se bibia ye de bibia ba efe no community mining same eno eye nnuma ebo ye nsase eho ban same in 30 years in the northern part ye the Tamale interchange aba and it's a beauty to behold. Same it is moving in 30 years. Same in 30 years Pokwasi interchange, the 4th year interchange. Same it's there for everybody to see. It is there, visible in 30 years of MPP. Sami, in 30 years of NPP, Obiche Bilamte interchange is there, visible, Obiabehu. Sami, in 30 years of NPP, and the Kumasi Airport, go and have a look at it. Sami, in 30 years of NPP, Omukulasi Sunyani Airport, Omukulasi Sunyani Airport, and Sami, Besine, and Ochina, President Akufo-Addo, Okako Commission, Sunyani Airport, as I say, plane best at fly from Accra to Sunyani in 30 years of NPP. Sami, in 30 years of NPP, yeah, inland ports, no, I be making sure say all our inland ports, no, will be very much active and to work. In 30 years of NPP, Eastern Corridor Railway Lines, no, Sami is active. Yeah, kono, Sami okwa obo say ye de re ekwanpa afensu ensu tade so a sami uti play usi train mu a udu so no so abo se nam no omu peja na omu ma ba na training nam so na ekọ ifo onkura ho na nani age sami in 30 years of NPP sami ye the massive road infrastructure aba
okay
and na unam so a ye troka asu ye tun in 30 years of NPP Sami year of adwuma Sami in 30 years of NPP Ghana card is active Ghana card ababe stay Sami me share sene kabugo so na irensa na odi von sa hye ne motom no monam no makoyom Ghana card no di ba no mu him wo wiemu a Sami na akonokwa in 30 years of NPP no na behu ama ware fra ka bom Sami eno ni akonakono na wom no Sami in 30 years of NPP banking sector clean up na ese ke enuan mu ye yo wantumi anye na nkan krofo bewu no Sami ya mo mangu Sami in 30 years of NPP Sami yenya we ya NDC ye abolish NDC dracona 3 months pay policy we ye adwuma afi ne atua bosome miensa in 30 years NPP aye adwuma ama Ghana fo anya ho mfaso Sami nya na ka menim se in 30 years of NPP otu aba wonya ho mfaso hye obotom direct and then me man you know we SHS Sami in 30 years of NPP dia me hu ye ne say Sami na covid aba na aban say me be mesika dia hye nwuma mu free na nkrofo market women omunya sika dia hye o bottom free Sami in 30 years of NPP ye nya free water I buy in 30 years of NPP Sami ni atiti electricity and bills so Sami o hwe say nwuma ya and sakwa na infrastructure bebo Sami ye wo infrastructures bebre ayaye. Until you can see a lot of work that we have done. So, who compare Abanya and a party about Bemwa, almost joint him and for Sami, we NPP free one more.
All right.
Me not sure say NDC, able to me compare now.
Okay. Kafui, Maminka 1 2 3 message. Where you Russian Gave was say Sami, Comrade Kabu forgot about Sogakope District Hospital, the whole regional hospital.
Sami say, almost pro job.
National theater, extension of electricity to almost every region and district, all this by Rollins. Yenya Yera Shanga video de Abanono. Yenya ba a yeveru edifree hacho, say or share live. I will honmosi ye jumapa, that's papa. Okay, Kabu,
yeah, Minya,
3-4 minutes.
Yeah, say, Minya,
say, we are Kafu Mebaho. How many public universities do you have in your record? Electricity expansion, and then I want you how many markets, how many schools, how many regional hospitals, how many district hospitals,
I don't think so.
How many chip compounds, how many teaching hospitals do you have in your records? Pacho,
yeah, say there are some issues are okay. I think the ordinary Ghanaian knew. Say when you talk about a friend saying Pokwase interchange, it's not the handiwork of NPP. It's never the handiwork of NPP. In 2018, so Obekaya, Vice President Ekan say, instead of the 3 lanes,
hold on, before I go no, I have a record, and I say it's a public knowledge.
It's there.
The previous government secured laws for Tema runabout.
Obeche and now Pokwase. These are
Kumasi. Hold on.
It was part of NDC deck.
Hold on. Beba, let's set some records straight.
Some records
and say, Kafui.
Some records are what say. Emra ex-president John Adekunku Kufuor ye jasika for Eurojet projects.
It's
I mean, NDC can be trauma news pelele. Hey, you man no went to me and na enne ya ba. Na eduma wo ho ya. You are coming to challenge it. You want to challenge it.
We are having intellectual discussion. Hold on. Intellectual discussion. One, it's record. Somebody, everybody can just take your phone, go to the net. Hold on. May say, I don't want you to talk. It's very simple. Yeah, viewers can do this exercise. Just take phone, search government secure loans for a year term runabout interchange. It will pop up. Government secure loans for Pokwasi interchange. It will pop up. Government secure loans for Kumasi Airport Phase 2. It will pop up. Government secure loan for a year Ketia. It will pop up. Government secure loans for Circle, Obechebi Lamte, all of them will pop up to set this thing. But let's go there.
No setting records this state, no what setting records no so me at say. I buy to me koje besia. E de beto was aben bi mfa me yadu. Wo mfa nye. E no de on kan wan say.
Look, let me say it. For sake of the Eurojet project even we know. Look, 3 more minutes. Let's talk about the district hospitals.
So let's be truthful to our viewers.
We have 14 district hospitals at to our credit.
Okay.
8 happen to be 120 bed capacity and 6 happen to be 6 bed capacity. Teaching hospital. We have.
What can you say, Troka?
Should I give you the name?
Give the name.
I should give you the name.
Yeah.
Okay, very good. Just hold on.
Then in terminal time we beat you.
I have to make sure. Say I'll give it to him for him to know. Okay. For example, may start from may say how many. Okay, let me start with the look. I won't give you the institution now. Look, I have everything. Oh, Minya, die, because with your end you have nothing to show.
Okay.
Okay.
Message kakrama
okay.
I mean, kind message the ones you're looking for it.
Okay. Can I go ahead? Can I go ahead? It's here.
Okay, then fast because
me were a teaching hospital that's a 607 bed University of Ghana teaching hospital. Me were the second phase of the Tamale teaching hospital, which is taking about 400 bed capacity. Me were 2 regional hospital, that's 420 bed Reach Hospital and a 386 bed Bolgatanga Hospital. Me were 250 bed Ashanti regional hospital. It was Syria Kumasi. We were 160 bed Upper West Regional Hospital. We were in terms of district hospitals, I have 7 district hospitals, each with a capacity of 120 bed. Ewo Dodowa, Fomina, Kumewu, Abetifi, among others. Me were 6 district hospitals. Me were 6 district hospitals, each with 60 bed capacity. Ewo Tepa in Soko, Konongo, Salaga, Twifo, Praso, and 100 bed Madina Hospital. Omoyari COVID echo ye domu koho 120 bed Hold on.
How many
institution hospitals? What's it the way?
How many universities or teaching hospitals? Yes.
Teaching I gave you 2. In terms of institution hospitals, I have a 500 bed military hospital. Kumasi. Me were 104. Look, this is just here. Police hospital expansion. We were 130 bed maritime hospital. In terms of polyclinic, I can give you.
How many district hospitals, regional hospitals, teaching hospitals?
Manikasa. They don't have hospitals. I challenge you to mention 2.
Manikasa. How many district hospitals, regional hospitals, teaching hospitals?
Gidi sa.
Me can in time just our can in time.
Start free. We are finished say ubisa say universities.
Yes.
Under our belt. When to me I'm about
I have Uhas.
Oh, Nyabotre.
This is a simple thing.
Nyabotre. How many? Out of the universities I establish, you establish CK Tadem University of Technology and Applied Sciences. Sami, you establish.
Hold on.
I'm giving you
CK Tadem. UDC,
UDC, a certain department.
Sammy, that is why I'm telling you, sir.
It's just a name.
Which is just a name. Sammy, SD Dombo University of Business and Integrated Studies. Sammy, AA Minka
University.
Kabu.
No, you are not telling me.
Allow him. I mean, in the University, okay.
Sammy, you are master of your act.
That is it.
Go on the internet and search the location.
Okay.
So don't throw the question
for the sake of time. For the sake of time.
For
the sake of time. For the sake of time. The standard is when he was mentioning schools.
Don't waste my time.
Continue. You continue.
Use Google. Google will give you the issues. Sammy, University of Environment and Sustainable Development. Sammy, so many. Sammy, so many. University of Environment and Sustainable Development.
NDC project is yours.
Sammy, now ukocha so na wanya hoshia na ene yesi mani ya juma o say your handiwork. Sammy, what kind of mischievous activity is this?
Okay, my main comment is let's forget about 30 years. We are hungry. And today, let Nanado fix the economy and we need job. The youth are dying. Francis Chanto say, the question we need to ask is under whose watch has Ghana gained profit? You all leave us with huge debt. Ghana problem is way beyond NPP and NDC. They are twins. We say good evening, Honto. We say the NDC are 30. We have done more major development for Ghana, whereas NPP are 30. They have destroyed Ghana and share the OU lands and many other state properties when NDC, they have not built a single district hospital. The NPP is nothing but connection government. Director, Mahunse Oboso, your time, your point 10, Pacho, your point 10, your kind messages. You have five Samunta ready for Apolino de Abatrubu, Amasamo say. I therefore believe in NDC. They have a fast record beyond doubt. MPP party is a desperate party for riches. Or anybody feel about it. We say nothing good comes from the MPP. This same registration is a plot. It's a plot by the MPP to make Ghanaians just like the way they did to a COVID fund. They want money for 2025 elections. So the NDC parliamentarians should be on the look to resist any devilish plot of the MPP and the Jane Mensah Electoral Commission. Cheneba, second or the Abba. We ask the MPP guy to tell us the truth right now. If he would be praising NDC and defending this broad daylight robbery going on in this government, if they were in opposition and NDC in power, ask him for us, please. We say, Sammy, good evening. Please sack that MPP man. We are not children for him to come and read their manifesto. We say, good evening. I'm for it from Nabodi. We tell the MPP man. Tell the MPP man he's shame. He must add the e-levy to it. We say, good evening, please. We have checked what the MPP man. Have you checked what the MPP man eat before coming? We see baseless. We see this MPP man can talk. Akufo-Addo government is it part of the 30 years? Yeah. We say hi. So I kindly ask the MPP man to tell us what is actually free about the free traffic light, free SHS. The MPP government has nothing to tell yet Ghanaians. We show me time of power. We say this MPP man is comedian indeed. We need more coaching from the NDC man. Bigger bouncing from North Kadeshi and the other. Okay, Pacho, message is needed for the sake of time. Okay.
Sami yeba health. Who beside health?
Health.
It is Sami Mamemra.
Polyclinic.
Sami under health.
Okay.
Sami, you construct 5 district hospitals in Sola, Tolon, Somenya, Bupe,
Construct
and
or
Weta.
consult?
Oh.
Which year?
Sami ye
Anakufo or Nanado?
Sami, you see ye construct 2 years.
Anakufo.
Under His Excellency President Nanado. Sami, I'm giving you the location.
Stop it.
Go and check. Sami, I'm giving you the location.
Okay, go ahead.
Check from your phone. Go ahead. Go. Sami,
mention it.
Sami, Sola, Tolon, Somenya, Bupe, and Weta, and Polyclinic in Bamboy. Sami, you constructed 5 and upgrading. You constructed 5 and upgrading public health facilities in the Western region.
Upgrading is a simple thing.
Akosombo, Alubo, Bogoso, Impoho, and Swayem. Sami,
you've done nothing.
Of Ghana, look, Medical Hospital Phase 2. Sami, done under beauty. University of Ghana, Tontrowa. And I buy the complete University of Ghana Medical Hospital. Asan upgrade, Asan constructive Phase 2. Sami, these are pluses. Sami, Sami, construction and equipping of the Bekwai district hospital. Sami, and also Bekwai, you can see. Sami, Sami make our family. Sami, modernization and equipping of 4 selected facilities. Sami, Tetekwashi Memorial Hospital. You're equipping, you're modernizing. Say you're the best of way. Sami, Sambra your drone delivery centers. And then Nipa Yaria. Ubenya drew omo way your friend is saying women organize a kwakacha and say man jaria ebekwa akosho omo Sami, go and look at what is done, the drone system and come
you leave it
how
for you
Sami and na would the fear